Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, as some of you know, I was mentored by a pimp at a very young age in my life, between the ages of 16 and 18. He was a mentor, and I say that because I look back at it and I realize how valuable having a mentor was in my life, especially at that time. That time. Even though he was teaching me to be a pimp, he was teaching me life lessons that I hold on to even now today. And I didn't even realize it afterward. I didn't even realize it. But yeah, I still hold on to some of those values that he taught me. Because, in that age, between 16 and 18, you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? You're very, very receptive to information. And like I said before, not only was he telling me the information, but he was showing me the information. And he got me to a point where I was using the information that he was giving me and I was seeing results. Like I was, I knew how to talk to the chicks. I knew how to go get them. And I was even at a point where I was actually pimping, right? But at that time, and my mind frame at that time, being a teenager, it was about, we don't love them hoes. That's just what it was about. I'm from Miami, so in Miami, there was a rapper, JT Money. Man, JT Money ran the streets right now. Like he was raising me. He don't even know it. I hate hoes. Hoes hate me. I hate like that was the jam. That was, that was the anthem. So Willie D also. Willie D, you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. These type of songs was like ringing in my head, and me not having a father. Basically I was out on the streets or whatever. Those things influenced me. Those things influenced me. So when the pimp came and he started showing me really how to make this thing work, I was amazed by it. And I mean, like I said, I got to the point where I was even pimping, right? But being a pimp is the concept of it is you see it. Like I saw it as a kid, as a teenager, and I just really saw multiple women. I saw multiple women. I didn't know that you really had to, put in the work to do it. And it's the work that you have to do, because you develop this cold, cutthroat personality to really maintain that pimp life, right? And I seen it in the pimp a couple of times, right? With the women that he was dealing with. And it even happened to me. And I think it happens because here you got a chick giving you all her time, and she's giving you the money that she just went out there and worked for. And here you are spending time with another woman. Women are like that. Women, I think they're like that. Even so much so that when a dude go out and cheat, I believe this is something I believe. Even when a dude goes out and cheat, it's not necessarily that he had sex with somebody else. It's that he gave somebody else time that was supposed to be hers. That's just something I believe. I mean, I could be wrong with that. But let me say this to the woman that might be listening to this. So how when you meet a dude and y'all are, when you first meet him and he calls you, you call him, and y'all seem like y'all can talk for hours on the phone. And then when you get into the relationship, it seems like the dude don't talk as much no more. And that, I'm gonna tell you why that happens. That happens because somewhere it became all about you. Somewhere you stopped listening to him, and you started interjecting your beliefs on what he should do. You stopped believing in him, in a sense. Just something to think about. All right. So I got to a point where I was, actually pimping or whatever. Like he had told me, he predicted this to me, that they're going to try you, right? And this chick that I was dealing with, I really shouldn't even be telling y'all this, man, but this one chick that I was dealing with, she, you know, I guess she felt a certain type of way of something what was going on. And to a pimp, it's, to any disrespect, it's reaction, not respond. You react to it, you don't respond to it. So when she stand in my face and, you know, directly disrespect me, I went back to slap her, and I dislocated my shoulder. I heard my shoulder go pop. I heard my shoulder go pop. That's what I'm saying. I shouldn't even be telling you that, but it's embarrassing. Like, it really is. But I guess pimping wasn't good for me. It wasn't it for me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I couldn't develop that cold, cutthroat demeanor. I chose love. I just didn't have it in me. I didn't have that cold, cutthroat demeanor in me. I chose love, man, and I know there's no regrets on that. There's no regrets on, you know, me choosing love. Because I mean, those rappers who was talking about I hate hoes, the hoes hate me, well, not JT Money, but I know, you know, Snoop Dogg, he was one of them. You know, we don't love them hoes. This dude been married over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? When you look at these mafia movies, you look at the made men, they are married people. And marriage not for everybody. I get that. But what a woman does when you bring a woman into your, and when you bring a woman in, she balances you out. She balances you out. And when you, yeah, she balances you out. And that's what she balances you out and you balance her out at the same time. So that, I mean, that's what that's all about. But like I said, I don't have no regrets. I don't have no regrets what the pimp taught me. Even though he was teaching me to be a pimp, I went with what I wanted to do still. And I feel that that's what everybody should do. You know what I mean? Even though you listening to this hip hop, they're telling you to do these certain things, or they're influencing you. You might have a mentor, somebody that you listen to. You eat the fish and you spit out the bones. You take what's beneficial for you, and you know, you leave the rest. Like I did. The pimping wasn't for me, so I went and I started me a family, and I got no regrets like that, because now I have love. You know what I'm saying? I have love, and that's what I want you to get. I want you to get to a point where you have love and you are loved. Even though the pimp was teaching me how to be a pimp, he really taught me how to be a man, and I am grateful for that. And thank y'all for listening. That's all I got, man. God willing, I'll be back.